Good morning, beauties. So I just finished working in the garden a little bit for this morning, just straightening up some of the beds and putting some compost down. And then I actually did a deep water, so it'll be ready for when I'm gonna get some starts and plant some seeds. And I did my first bed, and took all this stuff and put it into the waste bin, and I start to use the little hand rake to just make sure the soil is loose before I was gonna water it. And so I'll insert a clip of it, but I reached a particular area in the bed, and I'm using the hand rake to move the soil, and I start pulling up cotton. And I'm like, this is strange. There's a bee flying around. I'm like, this is strange. Why is there cotton coming up? And so I slow down because I know that I didn't put it in there. I know that I didn't close out the beds like normally one might, but I know that I didn't put nobody's cotton in there. And so I slow down and I'm looking and pondering, and I see something move. So I jump. Like, what in the world is this? And just thank the Lord for technology, because I took a picture with my Google Lens on my phone, and it said it's a rabbit's nest. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like they bury underground. It's always interesting to see how things grow. And so I look and I concentrate and I can see it, and I'm like, wow, that is so cool. And so I took a little video of it, which again I will insert it. And then it started to look like it was getting curious to come out, and I wasn't sure that it was its time, so I covered it back over with the fur and the soil that was underneath or over top of it originally. And I just went on to the other beds. And this is just a brief little testimony about, like, this is a season where I'm just learning to be more in flow with God. And I got ready, and my intention was I was gonna go to the to Lowe's and get some more raised bed soil. And I decided to come out and just do the cleaning up first, because I had already prepped it, but I didn't have space in the bins. I had to take it out for the compost waste in order to have more space to fill up with more organic material, which is like dirt and soil and twigs and stuff that don't need to stay in the bed. And so I was intending to just go to the store and come back and fill them in. And I'm like, no, we're just going to make sure that the area is prepped first, because we're going to work smarter and not harder. And so I come out and did everything I just talked about. And I even just realized in that I really didn't need what I was going to the store for, right? Like, I do want to get some more compost and some starts I'm gonna get, but I didn't necessarily need raised bed mix, because the beds are very much relatively full, and the soil, like, texture and composition looks great. So I don't actually need that. So I would have gone and got something that I didn't need and not actually been able to use it right away, because I'm going to leave that first bed undisturbed, and the second bed just mostly needs compost. And so I'm saying all this to say, like, I know that was Holy Spirit redirecting me. And even earlier, I posted a video of a rabbit in the yard, well, like on the side of the house rather. And so I noticed it as soon as I came out of the back gate, and I slowed down to just be able to appreciate it, because if I would have kept walking, it would have run away. And I was still enough that it was comfortable to, like, eat grass, and it looked over at me a couple of times, and I told it good morning. Yeah. And so this is just an encouragement to give yourself permission to slow down. There definitely have been time periods in my life where I was just going, and it wasn't it was stressful. It was really stressful, like always thinking about what I had to do and not really taking the time to just like be still and listen to the birds and find a nest of rabbits and just revel in the beauty of God's creation. And like, yes, there are things to do, and I'm gonna go get ready to do them shortly, but there's so much beauty to behold along the journey. And if you would just slow down, you could get so much, and you don't use as much time doing things that you didn't actually need to get to what you wanted to do. So I'm just thankful for my morning mindfulness today, and just seeing the ways that God is continuing to show up and to shape me and give me opportunities to be wowed and be grateful, even when I feel uncertain about particular things, or even when I have desires that maybe haven't come to pass. There's beauty now, even while you're navigating unknown. So hope something is helpful to you, and that you are doing well, and that if you're not doing well, you would give it to him. He is faithful. Talk soon.
Oh my goodness, it's so tiny.